ago. God was looking down upon the earth, watching the people God had created, and God saw that they had become extremely disorganized. They were robbers, murderers, cheats, liars, gossips, selfish, and in general, not very nice folks. God saw that the thought of every person was continually all confused. So with a mighty sigh of grief, God decided to knock off all the people of the earth and start over again. But then, God thought of Noah. Oh, how God loved Noah. For he was a good guy, and he walked with God in all God's ways. Came down to Noah and said, Noah, I'm going to destroy all of these people and all these living creatures and breathing creatures upon the earth. And Noah said, which translates, will you repeat that please? So God said again. And God said, Noah said, which translates, that's what I thought you said. Then God continued, yes, no, I will destroy the whole earth by bringing a great flood upon it. However, you and your wife and your daughters and their sons and their wives and their daughters and their sons, I will save them. I will also save 2 of every kind of animal, bird, and creeping being that is upon the earth, male and female, and you are to gather them together. Now I want you to build a big boat. A very big boat. A very, very big boat. And just put all the animals in it. Well, Noah was quite overwhelmed by all this. He looked up to God, spread out his hands, and said, translates. How? So God gave to Noah all the instructions God needed. Noah needed to build the ark, and soon Noah and his 3 sons and daughters were all busy and hammering inside. Noah's wife and daughter-in-laws helped too. They would go for wood, help take care of all the animals. During all this time, Noah's neighbors were laughing as they went on in their confused ways. After many years, the ark was finally finished. And God said to Noah, it's time. Then Noah, very calmly and with a great deal of organization, went to his family, got them and the animals to bring them all into the ark. Very slow. And the kangaroos shook the ramp with their constant hopping. The squirrels were chattering away and always getting out of line. And those crocodiles, well, they just kept staring at the ostriches, which made them scream. The monkeys were swinging all over the place. But finally, they all got in the ark, and God shut the great door. Then it started to rain. It began with just a few sprinkles. Then it grew stronger. Then it began to pour, and it thundered, and lightning struck, and every living creature on the earth drowned! Except for Noah and his family, and the arks, and the animals safe inside the ark. Finally, the rain stopped, but it took 150 days for the water to dry up from the land. In the meantime, there was plenty to do aboard the ark. The animals had to be fed and watered and comforted when they were afraid. But at last, the ark came to rest upon the mountains of Ararat. When Noah was sure that the water had all dried up, the great door of the ark was open. Out came all the animals, happy to be free to roam the earth once more. Noah and his family built an altar and offered a place of thanksgiving to God for saving them. Then God set a rainbow in the sky as a symbol of God's promise never to destroy the earth again by flood. And every time we see a rainbow, we should be reminded that Noah and his obedience and faithfulness to God, God kept God's promise to Noah, and God will keep God's promises to all of us who believe and trust in Him. Noah's Ark.